Hello out there, all you yay and naysayers. It's Miss EVT coming to you straight from the blog. It's hot. I'm coming to you today with a very hot topic. I actually have a guest speaker in the house which wants to remain anonymous. This is why I'm on camera and she's actually sitting here. Thank you for coming, and girl, let's chat. First off, we want to discuss what age group are you in? Are you between, well, let's do it like this, 18 to 30, 35 to 60.
18 to 30.
Okay, so she's in between the age of 18 to 30, and speak loud. I don't know if you guys can hear her. Okay, and basically what she wants to talk about is why no longer does relationships have titles and how important is a title. Basically, I want to explain it first. What she's asking is why can't guys give you a title? Why can't they commit or even give you a title of what the relationship is or where the relationship's going? I mean, they want to keep everybody friends. We cool. We're kicking it. Am I right?
Yes.
And she wants to get past the cool, kicking it, whatever part. And these are what her questions and my answers are going to, I'm going to try to answer the questions that she's asking. Okay, so what's the first? What do you want to know? Pacific, more Pacific. I know what you're asking, but let's just talk about it.
What's the reason that guys can't seem to commit?
First off, and we're going to start this off like this. Her question was, I don't know, let's talk a little louder, but I don't know if you guys can hear. She said, why is it that guys can't commit? They can commit, and it's what you're wanting them to do. It's up to you. You make the choices. If that's something you want them to do, you can make them commit to you. If you don't want that, or if you don't want that, if you don't make that known that that's what you expect of him, if that's not your expectations, he's not going to give it to you. Basically, is what I'm saying.
What if you stress the fact enough that you want to be in a committed relationship and nothing is changing?
Then you have to make the change, or you have to let them know that you're serious to make them make the change. Do you understand what I mean by that?
I get what you're saying. So I don't know how to put it. I'm allowing him to do that, basically.
Right, and that works both ways, men or women. Yes, you are allowing him to make the decision to keep you guys, because your relationship is considered to be, what is your title of your relationship?
We're not together. We're building and growing.
You're not together. You're building and growing. So you're friends, or
we're not friends. We're more than friends, but we're not together. So I guess you can consider it the talking stage.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Because this is,
yeah,
that's
complicated.
No. Okay. So I don't know. Why do you want more out of the relationship? What makes you want more out of the relationship?
I mean, well, you're getting the relationship benefits. Why not just make it official? You're doing all these girlfriend and boyfriend things. What's the point of just still being friends?
But that's what you see. But if that person's telling you that, why is that person saying that? Why do you think when you say that to that person, what does that person say?
They're not ready and they're trying to get their life together, and it'll come one day.
Okay, so you know what? Now I'm going to talk to you on a different level, more serious. I hear what that person just said. And sometimes you have to take heed what a person says to you, because why would you allow yourself to put yourself in a position when they've told you already, look, I'm not ready. Let's just kick it. Let's hang out. Let's be friends. Let's do these things because I don't want to commit, because I'm not going to hold down the committed part. So kind of respect. You got to really listen to what people say to you. And for the first time I heard what you just said. They said that I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to, not that they're not ready to be committed to you, but they're not ready to be committed to anything or anyone. So you have to respect what they're saying. But on the other end, you have to make them respect what you're saying. Mm-hmm. You're saying, I want this commitment. I want a relationship. Then you go somewhere else, because either they're going to jump boat or they're going to jump off and sink, because you got to let them know, look, I'm serious. I'm ready to be in a committed relationship. So you're holding on. You don't know if it's false pretenses, mm-hmm. or you don't know if the person's really being real. And later in life, they're going to decide, okay, you know what? We can kick it. We can be together. But you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision.
At what point do you feel like it's not okay to be strung along anymore?
That's a decision you got to make when you know it hurts. I mean, it sounds like you're saying you love this person, mm-hmm. but love doesn't hurt. when it hurts you continuously and it's doing things that's against your relationship or your morals and your respect of what you consider yourself of being, then it's time to let the relationship go. But I understand you're like in a catch-22 situation, because it's like, why are we going to let it go? Because we're not together. We're friends. We hang out. We kick it. What, I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're
So
saying.
you're accepting. It's actually what I talked about the other day on my page.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying on the blog, I was saying that as women, we need to put men in their place and we need to make them respect us. And you got to put yourself out there. What you want, this is what I want, and don't settle for less. I want a relationship. I want to be committed. I want to be in love. If that's what you want, that's what you got to put out there.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you've allowed this person, you said, I want to be friends. We good. I mean, he said, I want to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, because you think it's cute. It's not cute. It's okay. We can be friends. That's cool. But then when he's doing other things, it hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really like him like that and you want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But see, now you feel like, how do I go back and get it back to that beginning part?
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning is when you should have said, I'm not looking for a homeboy, a friend, somebody to kick it. I don't want to Netflix and chill.
Mm-hmm.
I want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get what you're saying.
And you're young. And you have time.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing you need to do, I mean, I understand because you seem real serious. Is this somebody you want to be with? And you go out there and date. You need to date right now.
Mm-hmm.
You need to date.
I want to date him.
Oh, that's sweet. But you need to date. You need to date.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to see, because how do you know what else is out there? You have somebody stringing you along pretty much saying, I don't want no relationship. We cool. We kicking it. We friends. Stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lane. I drive all over the freeway. You know, so I don't want a lane. I don't want to just chill. I don't want to kick it. I want to be committed. I like relationships. I love togetherness. I love, the thought of belonging to something or someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still my own person. Let's get this straight.
Yes.
I make my own choices. I do all my own things. But I like the fact of commitment and being together. And I love the fact if something happens to me, I can call on a person. Mm-hmm. And see, that's why I'm saying you're still young. You have time for that. You don't have kids, or do you?
No, I don't have kids.
Okay, you don't have kids. You don't have anything that's tying you to anything or anyone.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to think about is you.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you want to say, I went out there. I did what I wanted to do today.
Mm-hmm.
I went out with Jack. Then I called up Mike and we went and hung out. That's the thing of having friends.
Yeah.
So when you do get of age, or the age of accountability to where you're ready to settle and build.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are ready young. So I'm not taking that from you.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are ready young to do that. But the guys today,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are not holding them accountable. And you're not
Mm-hmm.
holding whomever this is accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you're not is because of what you said. He told you.
Mm-hmm.
He's straight. And you have to respect that person. Whoever this person is, you have to respect him because he told you.
Yeah.
I don't want a relationship. I just want to kick it. We good. We cool. But you say you're doing relationship things.
Yes.
Don't do relationship things. Do friend things. I just answered your question. We went all the way around that circle so that I can tell her, don't do no relationship things, girl. Do friend things. And when he asks you for relationship things, you say, we just friends. So you make him jump ship or do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's mind can be changed.
Mm-hmm.
On a more serious note, if that's really what you want with this person, sit down and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
We lack communication. Do you guys talk?
Yeah, we do, but sometimes neither one of our communication is up to par.
Because
It could
he's
be
in a
better.
friend zone and you're in a relationship zone. And that's where your head is at and his head is there.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes together, it clashes because he's talking on one level and you're talking on the other.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to get it to where, like, look, let me just pour my heart out. I listen to you
Mm-hmm.
when you call or however we do. I need you to listen to me. I need you to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm yelling out for something. I want this.
Mm-hmm.
And you really got to be serious and tell him that.
Okay.
Do you really understand?
I do.
So what is the difference? When you say a title is nothing. A marriage is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is with a marriage, what separates a marriage is because you took vows before God. You can tie that piece of paper up, you're still married.
Mm-hmm.
So don't focus so much on a title.
Mm-hmm.
If a person's good to you and they're doing what you want them to do, which he's not, because you want a committed relationship.
Yes.
But if they're good to you and they make you feel good about you, they make you happy, keep a smile on your face, and they're pushing you to be better and better yourself, it's okay to be a friend. But if you actually, literally, really want something more from that person, you got to say it. And don't play that friend role. Don't play, I'm just your friend.
Yeah.
Don't do that, because as long as you stay over there, he's going to keep doing whatever. Oh, this is my friend. It's my homegirl. It's my friend. You know, but titles, what do? I never understood titles. I'm not being funny, you guys. So do you say, like when we were little, do you put, would you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no? How do you do it? I'm serious. I saw in my grandbaby's backpack the other day, I was going through it. He asked somebody, would you be my wife? Yes or no, with the blocks. I was like, Lord, I hope the little girl didn't check yes. You know what I'm saying? But how do you do that? When do you get to the point where you say, that's my boyfriend? When you're asking about a title, how do you get that? How do you get that? How do you, do they say, do they ask you to be a girlfriend?
No, it just comes natural. They can be in a casual conversation and say, oh, this is my girlfriend.
But never asked you.
Yeah.
They just claim you.
Yes.
So you understand how insignificant or unsignificant a title is?
Yeah.
Because whoever asked somebody to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend, my husband never asked me to marry him. We just got married. I'm telling, that's a true story. I'm going to talk about that one day. But anyway, no, I'm serious. My husband never asked me to marry him.
Mm-hmm.
We got married. His mom got us married. Thank you. No, no, I'm serious. How important is a title?
Well, if you put it like that, it's not that important.
But you want a relationship.
Yes.
And you want a committed relationship.
I do.
So that's basically what you mean. Not a title, but you want a committed relationship.
Yes.
There's a difference.
It is.
Because a title, like, he can just say, okay, you're my girlfriend.
And still be doing who knows what.
Exactly. So don't focus so much on a title.
Mm-hmm.
Focus so much on, I want a relationship and I want to build a relationship together.
Mm-hmm.
And I want us to be more, in tune with one another.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to go into the direction of building something together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have to have, you may sit down and write down your goals and let this person know, these are my goals. This is where I want to be at this point in my life. I'm not looking for someone to Netflix and kick it with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for someone to build with, and they'll understand better. But don't focus so much on a commitment or a title. What's a title? A title is what I'm gonna put on this. You're a woman. You don't want a title. You want to be that is your title, woman. And a woman in a relationship or a woman that's not in a relationship. It's not important until he weds you. It's good to date and all those things, but I never got the girlfriend and boyfriend thing. I never got it. You understand? I'm serious.
Yeah.
When you think back on that, like, I'm sure you dated people before. Do they say, would you be my girlfriend?
No.
Would you be my gal? Would you be? I don't know how it's said. You guys young. How is that said?
No, it just comes naturally.
And then you break up,
Yeah.
and then you get back together. Do they say you'll be my girlfriend again?
No,
You see what I'm saying?
you just work it out and y'all back together.
You understand what I'm saying? Though it's
Okay.
kind of crazy. I don't know, but you guys, this has been a very long video. I'm hoping my guests. Do you understand, or do you have any other question? Honestly,
I do understand.
and I hope you guys understand basically what I'm telling her. What I'm telling her is, stop searching for title. Stop looking for someone to make you. You don't need a title. Look for someone that completes you, someone that builds you, someone that makes you a better you, someone that's going in the same direction with you. If he's a bum and you're trying to strike it rich, why would you want somebody like that? Why would you want a title? That's my man. Who? You gonna go around and get him from the ditch? I'm not saying you can't judge people because you never know. You never know. But my point is, on the serious side, like I told you guys, I make so many jokes, but the point that I'm making from a serious point of view is a title's not important to me. That's my opinion and my opinion only. And I hope the young lady sitting here understands exactly what